everyone, this is Wynnel Joy. Today I'd like to talk about some powerful tools or techniques or strategies to seduce or powerfully attract a man. Okay? And this is what they call the Madonna-Whore Dichotomy. If you haven't heard it, it means, men are multi-dimensional beings, okay? They have their ego, they have their mental world, their emotional world, their physical world, their spiritual side, mental side, emotional side, physical side, spiritual side, and their sexual side, okay? So, being a man with emotional needs for certainty and stability, men are attracted to investing long term or committing or marrying a woman whom they feel safe with, whom they feel will provide them with emotional stability, like the Madonna types, the Madonna, or also known as the maiden feminine archetype, okay, like the Jackie O's of the world, those submissive women, those women whose vibe communicates my emotional stability and submission, and a woman who trusts the leadership of the man, and respect, appreciation, praise, love, not much drama, not too crazy, Those kind of girls are the ones men they feel safe investing in long term, or marrying. But they have this crazy, wild sexual side, and their crazy, wild sexual side are attracted to the whores, or the Marilyn Monroes of the world, like the women whose vibe is communicating so much sexual energy, such high sexual confidence, sexual energy. Their vibe is like their facial expression, the way they talk, and the way they move their body, and the way they dress up, and just their vibe communicates so much sexuality, like there's free access to sex all the time. I'm gonna give you sex all the time, that kind of vibe, A lot of men are conflicted, until a man evolves to someone who has mastered all parts of himself. He'll always be conflicted between all these sides of him, like he knows in his heart is emotionally invested and committed to one girl, but then he finds himself attracted to other girls, like the highly sexual ones, the crazy ones, because that's the paradox of it. Humans and men are humans, although we like stability or certainty, we have a need for certainty or stability. We also have a need for uncertainty, That's why men who has not evolved to being a master of themselves still find themselves powerfully attracted and seduced and even manipulated by women who are highly sexual, like the Marilyn Monroes, and even men who are already married. That's why they marry a woman who's submissive, who won't go on detective mode on them, so that when they're following all those sexy girls on Instagram or whatever, all the Marilyn Monroes they're attracted to, she won't be snooping. The wife or the submissive girlfriend Madonna won't be snooping on him, No one will be busting his balls. How to powerfully attract a man as a woman, we have to tap into those parts of us, the Marilyn Monroe and the Jackie O, or the Madonna and the whore within us. It exists in all of us, It's just something we need to tap into and embody. We have to embody both the Madonna and the whore archetypes so that, you know, we can powerfully attract or keep or seduce a man to, you know, because we're providing him all this. When a man is deriving all or most of his needs from you, his emotional needs, his sexual needs, his needs for intellectual stimulation, you know, all his instinctive masculine needs, there will be less chance that he will stray or cheat on you, you know, or that he will be manipulated or seduced to the point of manipulation by other women, you know. So yeah, because we put our society put a lot of shame around female sexuality, so a lot of us are not really tapping into these natural feminine powers we have, like the Marilyn within us, the Marilyn Monroe within us, the highly sexual being within us, and the respectful, submissive, feminine woman within us. A lot of us are being one-dimensional. They either identify with just being the submissive feminine or just the whore, the Marilyn, the highly sexual girl, you know. So yeah, if you want coaching on how to tap into all these innate feminine power that we all possess as women, let me know. And I'll put a link here for group coaching for the online seminars I'm creating and the group coaching online I'm creating. So yeah, and if you want to know the other feminine archetypes that men find powerfully attractive, I'll put them in the group coaching as well. And also in the movie Red Sparrow, starring Jennifer Lawrence, during their spy training, the teacher said something like, every human is a puzzle. Every human is a puzzle waiting to be unraveled, or something like that, you know. Like, but basically what it meant was, the essence of what she said is that when you give someone, everyone is a puzzle, right? We all have different needs. When you give someone what they need, they're gonna give you back what you need. Okay, and of course we're all from different backgrounds. Each man has different background, has different cognitive bias, you know, have different standard. But we also have like a general need, you know, that we all share. So if you want to learn about all these deep needs by men that even sometimes they don't know that they need it, you know, let me know. I'll put them all in my coaching program. Right now I'm at Zoo Coffee in Makati. Check this out. Yeah, this has been Wynnel Joy. If you got value out of this, like, subscribe, and share. This is for you, babe. I love you. In case no one told you today. Okay, so check it out. Of course, always my stuff. Okay, they don't have, most of their food have meat. I'm on a plant-based diet now, but they have Korean red ginseng, which I had, which is very good for stress and all that. And, well, you know, as I always say, this is an infinite universe. Who knows what's the absolute truth? There is only, what I apply in my coaching is only effective truth. So it's up to you to prove it right and prove it wrong. But I suggest that you take everything with an open mind and caution, and use them as you see fit. Use them as they serve you, and if they don't serve you, discard them. And every coach have our own biases, our own limitation, based on our own experiences, you know. I have dated the whole gamut of men. Enough for me to intuitively and subjectively and logically and objectively know what they are like, what motivates them, and what I am like. You know, for example, some coaches, they have a bias for, you know, having a relationship no matter what. So a lot of coaches, they're with some guys that I wouldn't even date, you know. Me, I have bias for standards, and I have bias towards my freedom. Okay, so for me, until I meet a man whom I feel an even deeper level of freedom with, why would I commit, you know? In the 48 Laws of Power, it says something like, do not commit to anything. Okay, this is what in the book by Robert Greene, 48 Laws of Power, it said something like, okay, what does it say? It says, okay, I'll talk about it another time, I think. But it says, it is the fool who always rushes to take sides. Do not commit to any side or cause but yourself. By maintaining your independence, you become the master of others, playing people against one another and making them pursue you. You know, so that's the Machiavellian way of doing it. I have reached a balance between doing it from a Machiavellian place, from I was a super player at some point, and I was also super needy, desperately needy for a man at some point. I was codependent emotionally, you know, and so now I've reached the balance, the center, you know, the path of the middle way, as Buddha calls it, where, you know, truly making choices that you are truly happy with. It's really about being completely honest with yourself and, you know, doing things as you please, as long as they bring you joy and you're coming from joy and love and not from hate and anger or vengeance and things like that. And so yeah, if you got value out of this, let me know, or like, share, and subscribe. This has been Wynnel Joy. Yeah, and since my core value driver is freedom, so I have a bias towards freedom. So I feel free, I'm happy being free. A lot of guys I've met are very controlling in the past. And so for me, until I meet a man whom I feel an even deeper sense of freedom with, I'm not sure I want to commit yet. You know, and I've been in like really happy relationship where I was in love, you know, and at some point, yeah, so again, I've been in both spectrum where I've been single for a while and I was in a relationship for a while, and you know, a lot of women, they don't know what they want. Like some of them, when they're single, they're unhappy and they can't wait to have a relationship. They keep complaining, and once they're in a relationship, they're unhappy still and they want to be single, you know. Or people who are single, they want to have, and they're unhappy and they think a relationship will make them happy. And people who are in relationship and they're unhappy, women who are in relationship who are unhappy, they think that if they become single, that's gonna make them happy. You know, happiness is found within. You have to find the joy and happiness in whatever circumstances you have right now. Until you do that, no matter what's outside of you will only reflect the unhappiness that you feel inside of you, you know? But once you find the joy inside of you, your external world will reflect that as well. As within, so without. As without, so within. As below, so above. Something like that, you know? But yeah, you know, it's about it's about how you see things. It's about your perspective, you know. It's about finding the joy within and focusing on actually doing things that you find joy in. Gorilla
those little guys.
It's called Person Child.